St. Patrick was a vegan, he wore vegan shoes. He came with rice and tofu. Tofu. No, he didn't, people. He came with beer and whiskey. This is what he brought into Ireland with him. This is what the St. Patrick's, that symbol of whatever St. Patrick was, the advance of the Holy Roman Empire, what they did in every nation that they invaded. They brought beer and whiskey with them and destroyed the people of that land. And you can see the result of all of that today in every part of the world. What they did to the Native Americans, what they did to the original Australians, and what they did to the people of every nation that they invaded, and what they did to the people of Ireland. And they're going to celebrate this day by fucking getting drunk and dressing up like fucking peacocks and dancing up and down the street. Yeah. And funny enough, in the past couple of days in Ireland, their Prime Minister got up and said, St. Patrick was a single male, undocumented, with no papers, who came into Ireland. He was a slave. He was brought in by slave traders. And you have to have sympathy now for all the undocumented young males that are coming into Ireland, because they're just like St. Patrick. What a fucking gobshite. Have you ever fucking heard anything like it? Saints? Saints, yeah. St. Columbus, St. this, St. that, St. John, St. James, St. Columkill, this, that, the other. All constructs. All of it. And all of these saints, could do magic. All of them had a fucking magic stick. This one could do this kind of magic, that kind of magic. Magic saints. While they tell us that we come from monkeys. And Rome was spawned by wolves. You know that. There are no saints in the land of beasts. Only breakfast and dinner. So, the Holy Roman Empire, they did their Inquisition all over the whole world, and in particular in Ireland. I'm not accepting the narrative that Ireland was there's a dead something or other. That Ireland was a Christian country before these cannibals came in. I'm not buying it. By the looks of things, the Holy Roman Empire did not enter into Ireland until around the 1800s. I said it before, Ireland is full of crosses, high crosses, Celtic crosses. None of them have got a guy nailed to them. This concept of nailing a guy to 2 planks of wood came in with them after the 1800s. Right? They come in with a new religion. Now, you can only spread a religion by force. But we're supposed to believe, St. Patrick came over to Ireland. He got up onto the hill of Slane and lit a fire on that particular night when nobody is allowed to light a fire, only the king. And the king is sitting over in Tara. And from Tara you can see Slane. So he said, there's a fire over there. Go over there. Who's lighting a fire? I'm the only one who's allowed to light a fire tonight. And they go over there. Who is it? St. Patrick. And he says, I've come here to change your religion. I want to bring you this new religion. And the king says, okay, go ahead. You fucking insane? That never happens. If you want to change your religion and spread a religion, you're going to have to perform a fucking Holocaust to do it. And that's what they did. They performed a Holocaust in Ireland. Anyway, snakes. St. Patrick came and he banished the snakes. How? He had a stick, a staff. He hit the snake and he said, get the fuck out and snake around. Now, there are no snakes in Ireland. And you get the odd tiny little fucking grass snake in England. It's very hard to find. I have a lot of snakes around here. Imagine me coming down here with a stick. Say, right, I'm going to chase all the snakes out of France. You cannot fucking do that. This is all fucking magic bullshit from fucking magic saints. Right? Now, if you want to turn everything 180 degrees from what they tell you, you can say, St. Patrick, whatever it was, it brought the snakes into Ireland with it. And we have to contend with these fucking snakes now. Oh, 1500 years ago, St. Patrick. How the fuck does anybody know what happened 1500 years ago? Come up with a bullshit story that this guy comes over 1500 years ago. And this is all to make the Irish believe that the Catholic Church has had a foothold in Ireland for 1500 years. We've been Catholic this long. This is all horseshit. Whoever the Irish people were, they were protesters. They protested against the Holy Roman Empire and the Catholic Church. Protesters. Protestants. Now, Jews and Muslims were also called Protestants because they protested against this what's the word for it? Well, we'll stick with invasion for now of how the Holy Roman Empire came and took the world over. And in nearly every country that they went into, they did. They changed the religion. They changed the name of the nation. Changing the name of your nation is a war crime. They changed the surnames of people. That's another war crime. They issued new names to people. Is a war crime. They changed the names of towns and cities. It's another war crime. They performed a Holocaust everywhere they fucking went, and they did in Ireland. They killed millions. The lies we were told about, oh, the famine and the poor people from the famine times all starved because they had nobody. No, you starved them all to death. It had fuck all to do with potatoes. There is a writer, his surname is Dempsey, I think. I can't remember his first name. He was on Robert David Steele's show. He wrote a book called The Irish Holocaust about finding mass graves of up to 5 million people in the country. And you know what's going on now, today? Everybody in Ireland is going to be out celebrating St. Patrick. If you fly the Irish flag from your car, you can be facing a €1,000 fine. Today, they are taking away the ground from under your feet that you stand on, is what they're doing. Sons of bitches. So for all you Irish people all over the world today, whether you're going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day or not, go out and get drunk or not, you've been conned. Let me tell you, St. Patrick never existed. It's a construct of the Holy Roman Empire. And all the other saints never fucking existed. They're constructs. And all the statues of all the saints are all of somebody else and not the guy that they're trying to tell you about. And I'm going to come up with a video soon on St. George and the Dragon, who has got huge statues of himself on his horse with his spear, killing a dragon, many statues, many paintings all over the world. And I can tell you that They're talking about another character altogether from a different era. None of these people ever fucking existed. And if there is any reality to any of them, then they have distorted that reality, given you their version of what their saint is like. And many of them may have been taken from old world papers, old world scriptures. Many of their constructs come from Mahabharata and Srimad Bhagavatam, and the stories of old of when the Supreme Lord himself appears on the earth in human form. And fools deride him when he appears in human form. They do not understand his transcendental nature and his dominion over everything. But yet, Sanskrit documentation on many occasions describes appearance of the Supreme Lord himself on the earth. These stories have been taken, they have been put in a fucking blender, turned up to 11, and when they come back out, they construct their version of God and all the saints. But anyway, let's get back to Ireland and St. Patrick. As I said, it's complete bullshit. He never existed. Nobody knows what the fuck happened 1500 years ago. Or whether 1500 years ago fucking ever existed even. Nobody knows. But through alcohol and that government drug, which whiskey and beer and sentimentalism and poverty and how the hardships that these poor people and poor saints went through, hunted and beheaded, and it's all fucking bullshit. They created the whole story. All of Europe and all of the Holy Roman Empire stories, the Greek Empire stories, the Egyptian dynasty empire stories, all Habsburg constructs. Never happened. And what's it all replaced with? Democracy. Oh, we have democracy for 4,000 years. The ancient Greeks sat down and decided that this was the best way to run things, and we are running a democratic system all over the whole world right now. All from what the ancient Greeks did 4,000 years ago. Ancient Greece never existed. You go and look at photographs, old black and white photographs of Athens from the 1880s. There is no Athens. There is no city. You can see photographs of the Parthenon from the 1880s and all its surrounding areas. There's nothing. All recent constructs. Democracy is something that was brought in by the Holy Roman Empire not 200 years ago. And in fact, I think that from around 1800, maybe up to about 1850, 1860, they waged war in Ireland. They performed genocide. They had a Holocaust. Then they drove all of the young men out of the country across the Atlantic, straight into the hands of the Union Army. Hundreds of thousands of them to go and fight Protestants in America. Yeah. The people are not qualified to choose a leader. Look at that shit mess. This is a fact. How do I know this? By the result. Judge everything by its result. So what kind of, if the people are qualified to choose a leader, look at the fucking assholes that they've come up with. The result is disastrous. The people are not qualified to choose a leader. And I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Ireland and in England and these the British Isles, as they call them, Democrats, people who want to get voted into power, they come around in groups of 4 or 5 with badges on them, knocking on your front door. Oh, hello, hi, yes, I'm the... Can you vote for me, please? I will bring in everything that you want. Yeah, I want traffic lights put down there at the end. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Yeah, I want the sewage system repaired down right in here. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Then you vote the motherfucker in. What happens next? Nothing. He does fuck all. And that's what a government's job is, to do nothing. Don't do anything. Don't change anything. Don't give anything. Take everything. And it doesn't matter what colour a badge they're wearing when they come to your door. Green, fucking green part. Red, blue, black, pink. None of these things fucking matter to the people, but they bring up these concepts related to all of these colours to please whoever it is that they're trying to con into voting for them. It's a complete bastardized system. Yeah, I just paused there for a moment because this asshole was walking past my house. I've been living beside him for 20 years. He never said hello once. What a fucking prick. Anyway, who cares? So, where was I? He threw me. So what's the alternative to democracy? Some say, oh, it's autocracy. They say autocracy is the only bona fide form of government if you have a rightful king, yes. A rightful ruler, yes. But in fact, as you know, government is 2 words. Govern, to control, ment, mind controllers. We don't need mind controllers. In fact, there is no need for what we call government now. Everything can be run locally with local councils and local people. And this should be kicked out after 6 months if they do not fulfill their election promises. All of you, whatever nation you're in, whatever country you're in, you've got to drain your swamp. Drain this swamp. I wonder what kind of creatures I'm going to find down the bottom of that. Snakes. Yeah. So, what else is there to talk about this beautiful St. Patrick's morning? So anyway, why is it now that they want to ruin St. Patrick's Day? Destroy it. Take it off the people. Because it's something that people enjoy. It's a holiday. It's a day off. It's a day to, you know, if you are deluded, it's a day to celebrate. But that's it. No more celebrations. Everything that we are used to celebrating. Christmas is going to be taken off you. Easter is going to be taken off you. St. Patrick's Day is being taken off you. And any other thing that you enjoy. New Year. I'm getting fucking soaking wet here. It's all going to be taken off you. So this day, celebrated the world over. And I was guilty of it as a kid. We fucking had to get shamrocks. We had to put our best clothes on. And we had to go to Sunday services. And watch people get drunk. And then maybe have a day off after it for the hangover. So yeah, get it into your heads that this whole St. Patrick's Day and St. Patrick construct is fake history. Totally false narrative given to the people to give them something to celebrate. It's a circus, right? And you know yourself, bread and circuses are going to be taken off you. And that the whole world is controlled by lies. They have not given any truth whatsoever to the construct of this world. How we got here, zero. We're given lies, lies only. We're given fake religions and hundreds and thousands of stories that go with these fake religions to keep you deluded. So yeah, maybe if you decide not to go to the pub today and not get drunk, $50 may not go into the government coffers. You go to the pub today with half a dozen of your friends to get drunk, you're going to spend $300-400. Half of that goes straight into the government's pocket. This is what they love about their celebration days and how they use their drug alcohol to get you to celebrate it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Sunday morning, got to go in now and watch a John Levi video and whatever else is happening. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I'm going to say it now. Wah! I gave my very first interview to the New York podcast, an old friend of mine from YouTube for many years, and his channel is called Nazarene, Nazaren. I'll try and put a link in the description if I can. I'm not very good at doing fucking anything. Capital N at the beginning and a capital N at the end. Nazaren. He is a Ukrainian musician, born in Ukraine, brought up in New York, and he's getting his podcast off the ground. He's had it going for quite some time, but he doesn't he doesn't put up a lot of stuff. Now he's starting to put up a few more. But anyway, I gave an interview to him last week, the week before, and he has put it up on his channel in clips. So if you want to see that, those are an interesting show. Turn over to Nazarene channel. Big shout out to him. And maybe after he has uploaded all the clips, I'll try and put them on my channel also. I haven't tried to do that yet. So, springtime, whitethorn bushes are blooming. The plum trees have already flowered, waiting on the cherry blossom, and waiting on the sunshine. So there we go. Now we are almost at 24 minutes. I'm going to leave it at that. Try not to get drunk today. Try not to get involved in all of these crazy fucking parades that are going to go on all over the world with people dressed like fucking clowns. Yeah. Anyway, love you all and get back to you all soon.